So you're thinking about moving to San Antonio, and maybe you're wondering, can I really afford to live out here? You've heard that it's affordable to live out here in San Antonio, but what does that really look like? From raising a family to paying a mortgage to transportation and childcare costs, I'm gonna break down what it is to live here as a family of 4, but I will give you my personal numbers as a family of 7. So if you have 3 or more kids, this video is for you, and you can figure out how to budget for your move to the San Antonio, Texas area. Whether you're coming from California, the Midwest, or across Texas, stay tuned for this video because I'm gonna give you my real life numbers as well. If this is your first time to my channel, I wanna be the first to say welcome. I'm gonna share with you everything there is to know about living in San Antonio, Texas, and the surrounding suburbs. Hit the subscribe button below so that way you can be the first to find out about the latest videos that come out and the current market trends here in the San Antonio, Texas area. My name is Tracy, I'm a mom to 5 and your local San Antonio Realtor. My family and I have lived in San Antonio for 9 years. We moved here in 2016, right before my son was born. So we've been here for 9 years, which is crazy to me. My team and I love to help people make their move and transition to the San Antonio area, whether that's in 1 week or 1 year. We'd love to be able to connect with you. All of our information is down below in the description area. So like I said, make sure you hit subscribe, connect with us, and we'd love to help you to make a smooth and pain-free transition and move to the San Antonio, Texas area. As you may or may not know, we are a family of 7. We have 5 kids ranging from the ages of 4 all the way to 11. And so all of that needs to be accounted for in a budget. I'm gonna share with you what the average budget looks for a family of 4 and share with you my personal numbers. That way you can get a real life taste and feel of what it's like to live here in the San Antonio area. Let's get started with housing, which is probably gonna be the biggest piece of your budget. If you're looking to rent a 3-bedroom home, depending on the area of San Antonio you're looking, you're probably gonna spend anywhere from $1,700 to $2,200. Like I said, that's really dependent on the area that you are choosing to live. If you're looking to buy a home, according to Sabre, as of March 2025, the median home price here in San Antonio is $315,499. That's actually a 2% increase from February, so prices in San Antonio are steadily on the rise. With today's rate, a mortgage of $315,000 will probably be about $2,400, and that's including mortgage, insurance, and escrow as well. Of course, this is gonna vary by neighborhood, but I can help figure out what's gonna best fit into your budget. Now, here are my personal numbers. We are a family of 7, so we are definitely above the average. We live in a 5-bedroom, 3-bathroom home. We bought our home a couple years ago for $410,000 as a fixer-upper, and our monthly mortgage, which includes the mortgage, the insurance, and the tax, is $3,000. Number 2, let's talk utilities: electric, gas, and water. So, on average, as a family of 4, you can expect to spend anywhere from $200 to $350 a month, and that's really dependent on the temperature and the season. San Antonio does get warm, especially in the summertime. So that $350 range, that's probably gonna be what you're gonna be seeing in the summertime. And then in the winter months, maybe even early spring, you can probably see it down to maybe about $200. Now, as a family of 7, I will say that our electric and water bill is obviously a little bit higher just because we have a bigger home and we have more people who are occupying it inside. As of March 2025, our electric bill is $178. I will say on average, our electric bill typically is about $170 to $350. And for reference, I will say that I keep my thermostat inside the house at about 77, 76 degrees in the summertime. And in the wintertime, the heater does not go on unless it is under 68 degrees in the house. I always tell my kids, if you are cold, you can wear a jacket, and 77 inside the house is much better than the 100 degrees that you're gonna feel outside. So you can sit underneath the fan or you can drink some ice cold water. Our water bill stays pretty consistent at about $150 per month, but obviously that can increase or decrease depending on if my husband is watering the lawn more often or if we need to fill our pool. Number 3, let's talk groceries. Outside of housing, groceries and food is probably gonna be the next biggest chunk of your budget. For a family of 4, I have seen people spend anywhere from $700 to $1,000 per month on groceries. Add diapers, snacks, and going out, that's going to increase your budget as well. For us, thankfully, we are out of diapers. Hallelujah. My twins are past the diaper stage, but for the moms and dads that are out there, I feel your pain. There is light at the end of the tunnel. I do 90% of my shopping at Costco. I love the bulk items over there, and that works for our family. I also like Costco because they tend to have healthier and organic options as well. That being said, I am not a 100% crunchy mama. I call myself semi-crunchy. I bake my own bread. I do read the ingredients on the back of the food boxes, but every once in a while, I don't mind if my kids eat Doritos or Cheetos. On average, our monthly grocery bill is about $1,700. We also try to go out with our family at least twice a month. And because we have 5 kids, I am not taking them out to fancy restaurants. I am taking them to kid-friendly restaurants that have playscapes or outdoor areas. That way they can burn off some energy. So those places include Biggs, Willie's, La Hacienda, the Alamo off of the 281 location. We tend to avoid restaurants that have arcades because I would much rather have my kids play outside. That being said, when we eat out, our food bill can range anywhere from $60 to $80. Number 4, let's talk transportation. San Antonio is a big city and you will need a car to get around. Yes, there are public transportation options, but it's not going to be as robust as you would find in other major cities. Gas is cheaper here than what you would find in other Texas cities. I actually like to use the Gas Buddy app. It's updated pretty regularly by people who will tell you what the gas prices are in and around the San Antonio area. On average, gas is going to be under $3. So you can expect to spend anywhere from $300 to $600 on gas, plus your car insurance and your car payment. For our family of 7, I drive a Suburban and I typically fill my gas tank up every 10 days. It costs about $75 for me to fill my gas tank up. I would say I spend about $250 on gas each month. My husband drives a truck and he usually spends about $200 on gas each month. Our car insurance is about $240 per month. Adding that all up, that is about $690 that we spend for transportation on a monthly basis. Number 5, let's talk about childcare, schools, and extracurricular activities. Childcare can be very expensive. If you are looking at daycare options, it's going to range anywhere from maybe about $800 all the way up to $1,200 per month per child. If you're talking private schools, that's probably going to be an extra car payment per month per kid. The good thing is San Antonio actually has some really, really great charter school options, and there are some school districts in San Antonio that are very highly sought out that have exceptional schools. Northside Independent School District, Northeast Independent School District, Alamo Heights School District, Comal County. Those are all great school districts that you can go look into that have great public school options for your kids. My kids personally attend a charter school and we've been very happy with the curriculum that they offer over there. But again, do your research and see which is best going to fit your family. Sports and extracurriculars, expect to spend about $50 to $100 per kid, and that's going to be dependent on the type of sports and extracurricular that they are involved in. For us, my twins are currently enrolled in a Mother's Day Out program that they go to 3 days a week. It costs about $1,000 per month, and that's actually for the both of them. So $500 for them to go 3 days a week. My older kids, 2 of them are involved in AAU basketball. That's basically club basketball. And my number 3 plays I-9 basketball. If you have never been involved in the world of competitive sports, beware. This is my first go around in competitive sports and I never knew the amount of money that goes into it, because not only are you paying for the club fee, but there are individual fees that you have to pay to play in tournaments and play in leagues. All of that needs to be accounted for, especially if you're going to have your kids be involved in competitive sports. For us, we budget about $300 a month for our kids to be involved in basketball. Number 6, let's talk about entertainment. The good thing is there are a lot of great things that you can do in San Antonio for free. San Antonio has phenomenal parks all around the city and even a little outside of the city. You can just do a little day trip and go up to Fredericksburg to see the wine country. You can go out to New Braunfels to go tubing, and you can even explore some of the missions down in the south side of San Antonio. We have some great museums. The Alamo is downtown. The San Antonio Zoo is phenomenal. The San Antonio Botanical Gardens is a great place for you to explore, and they have a great little splash pad for the kids as well. And of course, San Antonio also has SeaWorld, it has Aquatica, and Six Flags Fiesta Texas. On the low end, I would say expect to spend about $100 per month for entertainment. And all the way down the high end, you can expect to maybe spend about $500 per month on entertainment. So on average, let's just say as a family of 4, you're gonna be spending about $300. Now, this is where my family and I differ because we are involved in sports. Most of the time, our weekends are spent in a basketball gym watching our kids play basketball. So you typically won't see us at San Antonio attractions on the weekends because we will be at a basketball game watching tournaments. But that's not to say we never go out, but it's an extra for us. So laying it all out, your sample budget as a family of 4 includes housing, which is gonna be about $2,300, utilities, $300, groceries, $900, transportation, $500, childcare, $1,200, entertainment, $300. That's approximately $5,500 per month to live comfortably. For my personal example, our housing is $3,000, utilities is $350, groceries, $1,700, transportation, $690, childcare, $1,300, entertainment, $200, and that's approximately $7,240. This type of budget works well for families with dual incomes or families who are moving here with remote jobs. And especially if you're coming from California, you're gonna feel like you're getting a pay raise, especially on the housing end of things. So, did I miss anything? Do those numbers seem like something that can fit into your budget? If you're trying to figure out if San Antonio is the right fit for you and your family, my team and I would love to be able to connect with you. All of our information, like I said, is down below in the description area. Send us a message, give us a call, schedule a Zoom call with us. We'd love to be able to connect with you. And remember, hit the subscribe button so that way you can be the first to find out about the next video that comes out. And until next time, have a great day. Bye.